Hello. Hi.
Mac Wax Stats! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mac Wax Stacks. I am BK. I'm a grown man, and I love the hobby of collecting sports cards. And I love showing off cards today. Got a little mail day from some of the card homies, and also going to talk about stashes as we do here on the channel. So I'll start off with that. What we have here now, some of you might have seen this short I put out. If you watch the channel regularly, you know that I love my stashes, and I'm building a Frankenstash set. Now, we have a bit of a conundrum, and that's what I did in the shorts. So in the set, basically you build a set with cards numbered to a certain number. I'm going to go 1 to 640 on my Frankenstash set. The set of the best stashes on cardboard. And there's a duel here. The number 22 spot is doubled up with two great stashes. Now, I did put out the short to put, I don't watch a ton of shorts, I'll admit. I don't watch a ton of them. I just like to, I don't indulge in shorts as much as maybe some people do, but I did put up a video to do a stash standoff, and this is what I'm going to do. Anytime there are numbers that are conflicting, we got to pick the best one. I need you guys to help me. So in this video, or you can go to I'd rather you go to the short, but if you want to vote on this one, I don't care. It's no big deal. I want to get as many votes as I can on who you think has the best stash. Now, I wanted to just verify that, when we're looking at stashes, we're not only looking at the stash, but just remember to look at the whole package, the card, the player, and whatever comes to mind, whatever draws you into that stash, I want you to vote for it. So, Sammy Stewart, Tim Cruz, voting up for the
Stashy stash.
stash. Let me see got a new stash stand figure here. I've got Kevin Bass on the stash stand. You guys might recognize Kevin Bass from one of my latest videos, the Card Flicks trading game video. If you haven't watched that, check that out if you like a little bit of card humor. I love doing those. They're very fun to do. I love doing those. They're short, sweet. Check those out. All right, let's do some card homie mail. This is for my man K Ren. Not Kylo Ren, but close.
KR Sports.
Yes, big, just a mean guy in that helmet. Mean guy in the helmet. But he says, saw these and thought you should have them in your collection. And this is so cool of him. Of course, I am a BGSU basketball collector. And these are two cards. They're basically schedules, mini schedules that they would hand out back in the day. And these are of the teams from 97, 98, and 98, 99. And these are my homies. This is KC Kirk Cowan. Love my man. Passed away way too soon. Very sad. Him and Tony Reed both passed away. Man, do we miss these guys. Can't tell you how much we miss them when we get together. It's even hard to get together, kind of. But this was my freshman year. So these guys were the four seniors my freshman year. Great leaders. Javier Crespo, DeMar Moore. And then this was the year before. With Tony Reed once again. There's Kurt, KC, DeMar Moore, Anthony Stacy. And on the back, it's got the women's schedules too. But these will look cool. These look cool with my BG cards. Kyle, thank you so much for getting these. Love these guys. Miss these guys. These, to me, are
giant card.
Yep, definitely giant cards. But those are cool. Not official cards, but they'll look good on my wall and in my binders. But thank you, Kyle. That's awesome, man. Very cool for you to grab those for me. Man, love those dudes. I love seeing my old teammates. It's great. All right, speaking of some more mail. Now, this was kind of cool. Let me pull this off camera and read this real quick. I do a lot of trades on TCDB. Guy just randomly put this card in here. He said, hey, Brent, I hope the cards arrived safely. I saw that you're collecting Rashawn Holmes cards. Yes, a BGSU product. I've included this card from your want list to help you along with your journey. It wasn't even in the trade. I met Rashawn several times when he came to the Sixers. One of the nicest players I've ever met. Enjoy, Ray. So Ray, whoever you are, I made a trade with this guy Ray, a long time ago. And I'll show you the cards first that we traded for, and then I'll show you the card that he just threw in out of the blue. So Ray traded me this Darius Sangaila. Darius, old friend of mine, teammate in prep school. He played, had a nice career in the NBA, is now an assistant for the Spurs. So my homie Darius, I like to get updates from him every once in a while. And then some vintage basketball. Bill Bridges, I love this. This is the same set, the 72, 73 that has Dr. J's rookie in it. So I'm building these old Topps basketball sets. Look at these pictures. Archie Clark, Bob Dandridge, Stan Love now. Tell me Stan doesn't go on that that stash stand. Look at that. Stan Love. He looks like he might be an adult film star. Stan Love is going
Stashy stash.
Yeah, stashy stash for Stan. Sorry, Mr. Cruz. Stan's going up there. And Dick Snyder, Jim Washington, also a candidate. Don Boosie, Zelmo Beatty, little shout out to Mookie Chilson, like those people used to cry. Not the team that Zelmo was on anymore, so the kid crossed the name off. Jim Davis, great stash and fro. Steve Patterson, Stepanovich, another stash. And then this card is great. Scoring, or the 76ers team leaders. You got Julius Erving, Maurice Cheekson. Who's Jones? Is that Bobby Jones? That's not Bobby Jones. C. Jones. So it must be Charlie Jones. Chuck Jones. But those are great for my sets. And then this is what the guy sent on my Ray. Look at this. Fresh paint. Rashawn Holmes signature. That's awesome, man. Rashawn Holmes, Court Kings rookie card. Signature not numbered, but autographed. Very cool card. That's definitely a giant card, man. Get you up there with Andre Rashawn. Okay. Now, speaking of card, homie Mahil, I don't want to take this. I left this in here, this address, because my man Jeff, I have not shown these cards. He probably sent these who knows how long ago. And they've been in the pile because I wanted to show them. Jeff from Dime Box Discoveries, make a lot of trades. And they're just not official trades. We kind of know what each other likes and set stuff aside. So he set a bunch of stuff. All these cards are from him. So he knows I like the Mac. So that's a little Wally Zerbiak Mac stack. Now look at this. The wild card Patrick Ewing 100 stripe. Now if you know about wild card. The deal with these was you got a stripe, you could send it in, and you could get 100 Patrick Ewings. They'll tell me things weren't overproduced back in the day. You can get 100 Patrick Ewings for this card. I'd rather just have the 100 stripe. And this is a card Jeff probably found in the dime box, or if not close. And I know he loves stuff like this, so it was very nice of him to send this my way. But I love that. That's definitely a giant card, man, because that is a huge Ewing for my collection. You don't find those too often. There's actually 1,000 stripe that are even harder to find. Patrick Ewing on the Prism. This might be this is a rainbow Prism too. Cool. The Bulldog, Oral Hershiser, Oral stack. And then here, talk about stashes and the stash set. SP4, the Tom Selleck 1992 Upper Deck Mr. Baseball card. I've been wanting to show this off for a long time. That, my friend.
Stashy stash.
Sorry, Stan Love. That is the Mount Stashmore, because Tom Selleck is the face of Mount Stashmore. Ken Griffey Jr. on this kind of random non-licensed set. Just love these. Bellingham Griffey, though, for my friend Doug at Don't Talk to Robots. And here's a Nate Thurman on the Foot Locker Slam Fest. Nate going with the cul-de-sac. Another Maxter and Dan Roundfield. I love this. Thank you so much, Jeff. And then Mac, for all my hockey guys. All rookie team, Rob Blake out of BGSU for the hockey team. The legend here. Now we got, this is another one this stack is I met Jeff He was driving through. Look at this, Oral Hershiser postseason glory. I'm going to keep trying to talk and get through the cards so we don't go too long. The black leaf gold. Anyways, Jeff was driving through. I was able to stop out and see him and meet him and his girlfriend close to right here in BG. And he brought some cards, and I brought some cards for him. Look at that. All these Oral Hershiser cards. There's Nate Thurmond again. Dave Preston, a BGSU football player. Had a short stint with the Broncos. He doesn't have very many cards, Dave Preston. And then here's the man, Phil Villapiano. Love that. Love seeing a Phil Villa.
But let me tell you about another great moment.
Football legend, retired number at the football stadium. Kennedy McIntosh from Eastern Michigan, I believe. There's, speaking of Eastern Michigan, Grant Long, very underrated player from the MAC that had long NBA career, never underrated in the MAC, is Gary Trent, 3-time MAC Player of the Year. Kenny Battle, of course. Now, Kenny Battle played at Northern Illinois, you'll see, which is in the MAC, and then he transferred to Illinois. And he had a short stint in the NBA, so that's a MAC stack for me. And here we go, look at Charlie Lee Brandt, the old hurler. Charlie's a Miami guy, so Jeff getting rid of that. So I think he's a Miami guy. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So Matt guy. Another Gary Trent. Cool Flair rookie. I love those. This guy, Taylor Price, don't know about him, but I love getting these random cards, especially when they're in their MAC uniforms. And now Byron Leftwich, see, Marshall no longer in the MAC, but I can get the cards. My distinction, which will help me, is I don't have to get so many, but if they played in the MAC, when their school was in the MAC, that's Marshall. Love that press pass. And speaking of MAC, how about Khalil Mack? Just a stud on. Look at that face mask. That just screams bad A. Banff. B-A-M-F. Cedric Brown out of Kent State. That's pretty cool. And look at Jack Lambert, the legend. The legend Jack Lambert. Hey, he threw in this Bob Serve.
I like to look at baseball.
Now, shout out to Drew, Clean Cheap Shots, who let me know about Bob Surf from Weston, Nebraska, home in Cheyenne, Wyoming, which is only about an hour from my hometown. Awesome card. Thank you. And then Horowitz. This is Benny Horowitz from the Gaslight Anthem, the band Gaslight Anthem. But that is for
Stashy Stash.
Yes, the Stash Stand, number 206. That's definitely making this set right there. Look at all these great stashes, guys. I love it that everybody just wants to send me stashes. That's kind of where the Frankenstash set came about. I was like, what am I going to do with all these stashes? I got to do something. Put them on my card wall. It holds 650 top-loaded cards. If you see it in the background, some of my videos, I don't even have it full yet. Look at this, the 85 Donruss Oral Hershiser rookie. Now, these are from Jeff a long time ago as well. Jeff, you probably haven't seen me. Oh, actually, this is sweet. I didn't even know what this is. This is a numbered 1985 throwback card from what year is this? 2004 Donruss. Oh, I didn't even realize that. I thought that was just the old rookie card that I have. But that's
Morning, low maturity level.
Awesome. And he knew I needed some of these 78s. And 79,
low maturity level.
Wow. These are great. And then I knew it. I knew there would be some LML in there. Knew there would be. Okay, we can stop laughing. I don't have an LML stand yet. I'm looking for an LML stand, guys. I need suggestions. And here we go. Willie Randolph Guidry. Here we go. Another Jack Lambert. Awesome. And I need these cards for my set. This is so great. Look at that sweet Nate Thurmond. It's got a crease in it, but it's still sweet. I always hold on to these. I like to give them at games. Now, those of you that don't know, I do color commentary for Bowling Green games still on ESPN Plus. And when I see little kids around, I like to hand them these BGSU cards. Johnny Rogers, the Husker. The Husker, Johnny Rogers. But you know what? I think these are from Jeff, but Jeff, these might not be from you. I can't remember. I feel like they are, but maybe they're not. Filippiano Phil, another Gary Trent. Yeah, see, this is what makes me think that they are, because the Gary Trent cards, that's a sweet one. And then Oral and the Duracell. $1 Million Moments. The Wonder Stars Oreo. Or I keep calling Oreo. Or Oreo. And then this Dare. I love this card. The Police. So I'm pretty sure that last pack was from you, Jeff. I can't remember. It must have been so long ago. But thank you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Go vote on the Stash Standoff video. I just love hearing from you guys. I would really want everybody to make their votes. I got a bunch of cards that we got to vote on. I'll just keep bringing up here on the set. Thank you guys. Kyle, Jeff, this guy Ray. Awesome card day. Thank you so much. We'll see you back here. Please like, subscribe, and tell your friends about us here at
Mac Wax Stacks.